shorter width on offer, and that's beautifully timed across the square by Rob Keogh, and that is going to be the first boundary of the morning.
You know, you never want to say never, do you? Well played. Got that down very well. That's good skill. Is it going to run for 4?
Just, I think, just beats the 2 Kent fielders converging on that one. So 2 off 50. And it's gone. Well, it doesn't matter now. Rob Keogh is the man to fall. Width on offer from Jazz Singh. Rob Keogh invited to drive, gets the outside edge and is caught at 3rd slip. Well, there you go. There's the answer. That didn't take long, did it, for Liam Guthrie to answer my hypothetical question? He's carved it away. Shorter ball, same response. Bit of a better shot this time, though. Just leans back.
There's a qualification to that. He does not have to score if he's batting with Rob Keogh. In fact,
that's an appeal for LBW and it's gone.
It's gone. That looks very straight.
Jazz Singh gets 4 and Dom Leach has to go LBW. Did he just shuffle across his stumps there a little bit?
He did.
Got in front of all 3.
That, but
shorter ball, gone.
Yeah.
Down the leg side. Grant Stewart gets his 3rd. Guthrie tries to, well, for the first time, really tried to play that a little bit delicately, didn't he? And ended up just getting a tickle on it through to Harry Finch. His career, I would have thought
did
so. Plenty.
Did. 4 slips for Compton, the left-hander, as Guthrie will look to take the ball away. Gets 2 straight to the left-hander, and he clips that very nicely. Times that beautifully.
Stop Kent getting away to a bit of a flyer as Crawley times that one much nicer through the leg side, and we'll pick up 4, I think.
Just about. Yeah, just about.
Just.
Barrel-chested. That's short. Compton prefers to keep his weight on the back shoe and just really just helps that with encouraging the bowler to swing the ball back into the right-handed Crawley. He does try to do that, but starts it too wide, and Zach Crawley has timed that beautifully through the covers. It's 4 now. Oh, that's nicely driven. Doesn't drive many balls. That one he's driven beautifully through extra cover, and that runs into the advertising board.
What's going to be a long summer for Craig and his team. That is overpitched considerably by Dom Leach, and Ben Compton is not going to miss out on a half volley outside off stump. The rose of Northamptonshire on his chest as he runs into bowl. That is overpitched, which Ben Compton won't miss out on. And Compton moves into the 30s, 31 off 46 for the Kent opener.
And plays the shot. They'll be in the game. Oh, my goodness me. How hard has he hit that?
What a cricket shot. That has just crossed the boundary rope, square of the wicket. And there we go. The final ball of the morning session is defended successfully by Zach Crawley up to Luke Proctor. Kent will leave the field. Yeah, that's very fine from Zach Crawley, and I think that's just beaten the dive from Rafi Weatherall. Shorter ball and gone. Well, what a way to pick up the wicket of Zach Crawley there. That was, well, a bit of a nothing delivery from Justin Broad. It's short, back of a length. It just maybe held in the surface a touch. Might continue to flatten out and flipped in the air. Gone.
Oh, good catch.
What a catch that is. Safe saves. Got 2. Rafi Weatherall's got his first in the 2nd innings, and it's Bell Drummond. The skipper's got to go for a 3-ball duck.
He used to turn his body sideways on and catch it behind him.
Oh, it's a big appeal for LBW. He's got him. Rafi Weatherall's on a hat-trick.
Wow, the game's changed.
Has gone for a first baller. It's 69 for 3. Is there life in the game for Northamptonshire? The lead of 157 for Kent.
And Northampton are right back in the game.
Gone.
There's one of them.
There's another one. Rafi Weatherall, arms aloft, has removed Ben Compton's off stump. It's castled and tumbled backwards. And Rafi's got 3. Still completed the run out. Can Rafi Weatherall go again? Chance, interest. Everson guides it over George Bartlett at backward point and picks up 4. Maybe Lewis McManus does want to go up to the stumps to Liam Guthrie.
That's out. That is out. Wow, round the wicket. First time from Liam Guthrie came round the wicket to Jack Leaning. Oh, that's well bowled. And that's out. Nip back, full of length from Dom Leach. We said how well he'd bowled. He's coming back into a bit of form. That one ran back in off the wicket.
From the David Capel end. 2 slips in place. Fielders. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, what a catch.
Gone. Grant Stewart tries to pull Luke Proctor. Looks like he was through it a bit early. And it's a good catch at mid-wicket.
Oh, he's out. He's out. Went onto the back foot, tried to create room to run that ball down. It was slightly short, got a thin edge. You could hear on the effects mic. Nicely caught by Lewis McManus. And the bowling change has worked again behind in the match. And he's got him out. He's got him LBW. It was a slower ball, got right over the top of the ball. They can see the top of the well from where they are. Just hit away into the leg side. They're going to push for 2. I think they're going to get 2. Yes, they are. It was hit, not fully timed.
It's been a long, long slog this afternoon, which Northamptonshire have enjoyed. They've been on top.
That is out. Caught at deep mid-wicket. Joey Everson will be pretty cross with himself.
Further confirm the straightness of the Kent bowling attack, and that is down the leg side. Off the thigh pad, I believe. Middle and off. And he's gone. He's gone straight through Ricardo Vasconcelos, as he did in the first innings. Kent have got the breakthrough. Northamptonshire lose their first.
There's a huge gap between bat and pad with the ball swinging back in. Yeah, the first innings, he got done through the gate. So, yeah.
Runs for Luke Proctor to be swinging away from George Bartlett as a natural angle. And that is, oh my word, it's gone straight over fourth. Maybe even through fourth slip. George Bartlett nonchalantly walks down and punches the gloves of bowling performance by Kent.
Yeah, it was.
That's cut away over points. High enough over point. It was a dive. Well, pulled away by Bartlett. Has that gone all the way by George Bartlett? It has. He's picked up Keith Dudgeon and deposited him over the deep mid-wicket boundary. Short ball pulled away by George Bartlett. Has he got it fine enough? He has. He beats the man at fine leg.
He would be hitting with the wind, but to the longer boundary if he does the same this end. And he gets a short ball and he goes up and over to the vacant third man. 1 bounce 4. Very well played, George Bartlett, with some attributes. Oh, and he's done the very same thing. I've talked him into that, haven't I? What a beautiful delivery that was. Had to play it, the Northants captain. Pitched and just left him off the wicket. A thin edge through to Harry Finch, who takes the catch. Yeah, that's a nice shot. It's gone slightly finer than he wanted. He's trying to get it behind point. It did go behind point, but it went more through slip than backward point. Did well with bat and ball. And he's bowled him. That's just flicked the bail, isn't it?
Just the perfect delivery, wasn't it, from Grant Stewart? They say about hitting the top of off stump, and I don't suspect he'd have faced 17 balls and only had 4 runs to his name very often. What a shot that is by George Bartlett. Beats the dive at cover, and that is going to race away down towards the Jackson Grundy. And whilst it's still a few runs to play with for Kent, that's a great shot.
Oh, wow, he's timed that beautifully.
Stroked through extra cover for 4, down towards the cinch stands. There's
4 more, isn't
another one of those half volleys. I think that was slightly less controlled by Safe, but
yeah, it was.
Run it behind square this time. They certainly will.
It hasn't go through third slip. It goes 2 second slip. Good low catch.
That's a massive wicket for Kent. Northamptonshire are 4 down. Just moves slightly to the left. And it's gone. Jack Leaning's got another one. That's 5 for Leaning.
That's
McManus goes for 4. Dudgeon's got another one. It's 100 for 6 for Northamptonshire. Not happy to have seen Justin arrive at the crease quite so early, but I'm sure Justin would have been quite happy to have seen George Bartlett out there still. 50 for George Bartlett.
That was a...
Oh, that's not the way you want to end the day. And that's the 3rd wicket to fall from a Northamptonshire batter, shouldering arms. And it's Justin Broad has got to go this time for 1. It's LBW to Nathan Gilchrist. You were just saying about how deserving he was of a wicket.